Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Papa Bale. Welcome to the channel. So this I call the inlet. I did it, I don't know, 2 years ago. It's pretty cool. There's like a little cherry blossom or an apple tree solo with some bushes. You might kind of get a glimpse of maybe some light coming from this way, shining on everything. But it kind of gives you the idea that it might be a bad weather day. Anyway, let's get to the lecture. Haha. Nah, I'm just kidding. Um, there's the drawing of what you're looking at. Basically, you got a power source. There are okay, let me explain this. Coils are 2.5 ounces bifilar. They're variable. So you can change those coils. You don't have to do those coils. This has nothing to do with the preciseness of the mathematics here. It's just the the coils are a variable, and then the output are here SLAs for charging, but they're also variable, and I'm going to explain that. I'm going to show you what I mean by that. So you got, it's a 12 volt system. You got 12 parallel circuits here, right? Each one with its own power supply and its own load. They could be equal or not. But here, the talk bubble closed loop. This has got to be the most complicated relay, but it works. It works, man. This thing works. And you force charge the capacitors by flipping a switch, okay? And the wheel that's in question does not stop moving at all. As a matter of fact, it picks up speed when you're force charging. And then you flip the switch off, and this thing is still running on its closed loop system. It's great. It's great. It's not foolproof, but it's freaking great. If I set up a relay, an actual relay, to flip. Okay, this is the battery in question. So I flip this switch down here on, and the cap banks charge up. I flip this switch off and flip the one that's on over there, and the battery charges up. Okay? Now, if I get the relay to switch those two, to switch not at the battery though, switch it somewhere else. I'm not looking for we're just looking for those two switches to basically swap in the relay. So, like, basically, we would replace the switch here with the relay, and then time them to be open and closed, and a vice versa state. Man, that's perfect. That's perfect. You could even set it for like 15 minutes, because as you can see, these caps aren't going nowhere fast. Right? I mean, they are going down, but it's very slow. And that's why you need to swap them, because and you don't need to run it all the time. That's the thing. It's just when you need to charge the cap bank, you turn it on, that coil. And see, like this, the battery is at 12.9 something. Now, if I turn the switch on and turn on the signal generator, Now it's got 10 volt amplification in the signal generator. But we just charged the battery like a tenth of a volt, and the wheel's picking up speed. Alright, I'm going to turn that off. And that's okay. Now the battery's all juiced up again. You see how that works? And that didn't interfere with this at all. And the battery's all juiced up again. We'll turn the signal generator off. And then, see, watch this. That's cap bank number 1 right there. That is the big cap bank right there. Watch what happens when I throw this switch. Now it takes from the battery that we just genned, right? And it charges this cap bank and that one and the big one at pretty, close rates, man. They charge because they're all connected on the same connections. Their hard line is like they're all interconnected. It's amazing how this is actually even happening. See, now when these caps are charging, that 12 volts is going straight through the system that's coming from this battery. But these will charge up. These will charge up to 13, 14 volts. You don't want to go much higher than that because it's like a 16 volt capacitor bank. Sorry. See, the thing is this depletes. So we're going to need that relay to swap coils, basically swap the circuits, because both of the circuits are hooked up to the same battery. Except one charges it and the other one depletes it. And right now we're depleting the battery and charging these two cap banks. And it's going up, man. They're both going up. No interruption at all. It's actually improving. Hell yeah, man. This is a win. I'm not sure exactly what's going on here, but I think it's called forced charging. And right now it's all flowing through this cap bank. And it's all hooked up to the same thing. And the only reason this is working at all, I think, is because of all these bridge rectifiers in these cap banks. Because right now I see just an awesome connection there. That's a mess. I'll work on a way to sort that all out. But if you want to see it real quick, I'm going to turn this off. That's it. So you got your main rotor connection right here. That's this. And then it's connected to the cap bank. And then that cap bank is connected and runs. These all are connected the same way. They're all connected parallel to the coil, and they end up at the switch over here. So all the cap banks go in to the same place and come out the same place, which is why I'm like just baffled at how this is connected together. I mean, maybe it's because it's capacitors. I don't think it would work if it was batteries. Anyway, it's really cool. So this cap bank right here, cap bank number 2, is hooked up to the trigger strand, which is now no longer needed. So I put that in series and hooked it up to this cap bank. And then we took a connection from the beginning of this coil, so you can see it. right here to the positive of the big cap bank, and then the negative is connected to the end of the switch. Okay, so it's all connected, it's all running, and then when we flip the switch on, we force charge it. And the force charging works. It even makes the rotor run better because there's more voltage going in than there is in the cap banks, and it kind of takes over. But when you switch it off, it stops all that stops, and it's now in a closed loop. See, there's nothing going, nothing like really measurable going through it anymore. There might be a little bit, but it's not. It's not going to give you that for sure. Because the lights are on, but I think it's a refraction. It's all of it being connected is, lighting up the lights. It's not a backflow or a forward flow of energy. See, I turned it off when I said I was going to turn it off, right? Look at this, man. This is freaking awesome, dude. I can't like just look at the motion, dude. If we hook up just one generator coil backed out as far as these ones are with a soft iron core or an iron powder core, and we just put it in between these two coils right here and hook it up to this cap bank, would it work? No, I think it would lens it to death, man. I think that's a bad idea, actually. I mean, it sounds really good, and we'd probably get a lot of energy out of that. But as soon as we hook it back into the system, and that's the thing, though. These cap banks are like magical, dude. They allow for things that shouldn't happen to happen because you forget how they're built. They got those bridge rectifiers in them, and and those lights are diodes as well. I mean, the lights are definitely diodes, and there's resistors at the end there. You can see it. You got your LED, which is a diode, and then you got your resistors. It's cool, man. This thing, so neat. But yeah, it depletes. It definitely goes down. Both cap banks are depleting, but we got lots of motion. That's awesome. Thank you very much. Peace out. Have a wonderful night. Please subscribe. Bye now.